Hey, howdy, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sam. I am the Samateur Hour channel. For today's video, we're going to be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, Season 2, Episode 4, the Snatch Game episode. And yes, this is my first Down Under review, and yes, I am back to reviewing. I've been wanting to review Down Under, I just never really got to it. So, you know what we're going to do? We're going to start here and move forward. Start here, move forward. Alright, so, obviously, this episode was the Snatch Game. I do want to say before we do get into it, though, if you are new here, make sure you are subscribing to my channel. It really, really helps me out. Also, make sure you're commenting and liking this video, because it definitely makes a big difference for me in terms of the algorithm. And I'm trying to get back in it. I'm trying to grow my channel. Still trying to get monetized. It has been 2 years on the channel. And I'm super excited to move forward. So with that all out of the way, we're going to be talking about the Snatch Game episode. And I'm going to be giving you some honest opinions of mine on this episode. I really enjoyed it. And I definitely think the placements were correct. I just have a lot of opinions in terms of things that happened in this episode. So we're getting right on into it. Obviously, the episode starts out, Queen's back in the workroom after the elimination of Pamara 5th. I really enjoyed Pamara on this show and was really sad to see her go. Well, that rhymed. It did. So for me, I kind of wish they had eliminated Beverly. I love Beverly. Love me some Beverly Kills. But I would have kept Pamara. My own opinion there. Anyways, obviously in the end, Pamara was eliminated. They read her message. Cool. We get to the couches. They're talking. There's one moment here I really want to bring up where specifically Beverly talks about Pamara and how she didn't enjoy working with her. After saying on the main stage in the previous episode that she really did enjoy working with her. So she's talking about this, kind of talking shit about Pamara, which if you ask me is a little bit unnecessary, because Pamara was literally just eliminated, and here you are kind of saying like, oh, I didn't enjoy working with her, it was difficult, blah, 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 and I'm kind of like, why do you need to be saying this right now? Like, what's the point? And essentially, everyone else in the cast is staying silent on this, right? Because they don't really have anything else to add to this. But here we have Minnie Cooper over here smiling because she's like, oh, why are you telling us this? Like, ooh, I have stuff on you now. Again, love me some Minnie Cooper. Absolutely love Minnie Cooper this season. I just thought this was a really funny moment and the editing team was really smart to include this shot because it definitely played out this way throughout this episode, the Beverly versus Minnie Cooper storyline. And this was definitely just the beginning. This is the beginning. Alright. We get to the new day in the workroom. They're talking. They're stressed. It's Drag Race. It's a pressure cooker. You know what it is. You know the drill. Alright. RuPaul comes on the screen. Says some weird stuff. Sure. Then RuPaul comes out and introduces the main challenge, which is going to be Snatch Game. So, cue the moments of them all talking about what characters they're gonna do. We do get a walkthrough. There's one moment I really want to talk about with this walkthrough. More specifically with Minnie Cooper, where she's talking about her role that she's gonna be doing as Ellen. She's gonna be like, hi, I'm Ellen. Hi, I'm Ellen. Anyways, we'll get to that. Ellen was an interesting choice. I don't know if I necessarily would have done that. But again, there's more she could have done. But again, we'll move forward to that. But more in point, I specifically want to point out is the fact that Minnie Cooper brings up to RuPaul that Beverly Kills had just said that she didn't enjoy working with Pamara after saying on the main stage that she really enjoyed working with Pamara. And in my opinion, this is an unnecessary thing to do. I love me some Minnie Cooper. I love Minnie Cooper. I don't necessarily think this was necessary to bring up to RuPaul. I just feel like this is just trying to stir the pot, trying to cause shit for Beverly, and it feels a little bit unnecessary. It's kind of just like, let me stir this pot, and get Rue involved. And like, it feels a little unnecessary to me. But again, we'll get to that point later, because again, this is the overarching story of this episode. Cue Beverly being upset. Like, it is what it is. Then again, they're getting ready. Beverly brings it up to Minnie. Minnie talks to her. There's not much of a resolution, because I don't think you can really have a resolution. And it's an interesting moment. And also, ultimately, Pamara is going to see all of this, because this is all being recorded, and it is all part of a television show. So, I mean, like, she was going to find out anyways. A little bit. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below about all of this. Now we get to the Snatch Game. RuPaul's the host. We know the drill. First, we have Minnie Cooper as Ellen Degeneres. This was so one note. This was so one-liner. She just kept going, "Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm Ellen. I'm Ellen." And I'm like, it's funny the first time, but it gets stale. It gets so stale. One of my favorite things that I would have done, so there was one line where she was like, "What does this perfume smell like?" And they say the word, let's call it a chicken, sure. And Ellen, she's like, "Oh, I know the smell," or whatever. You know what I would have done with this point? I would have said, well, I asked my assistant to describe the smell to me, because ultimately I wouldn't know. But my assistant, I asked him multiple times to describe the scent to me, so I can really understand it and really get to know that smell. Because, you know, the whole allegations about Ellen's show not being a super friendly work environment, all that sort of stuff. Roll with that. Make jokes with that. I don't know. There are different things she could have done with Ellen. I also do ultimately think Ellen was a bad choice. Because I don't necessarily think the jokes would be appropriate to make on TV. I don't know. So, this was a flop for me. And I love Minnie Cooper, but this was a flop. Next, we get, Queen Kong as Nene Leakes. I'm obsessed with Queen Kong. Have I not mentioned this enough already? I don't know. But her Nene Leakes was okay. I thought it was safe. I definitely agreed with her placement ultimately. But it was not my favorite. I thought it was okay. It was good, but it wasn't... It was perfectly in the middle. Perfectly in the middle. Yeah. Next, we get Yuri Guy as Courtney Love. I thought this was a great choice from Yuri. I thought this was a fabulous choice, and I thought Yuri did a great job with it. I overall really, really enjoyed this character for Yuri, and it was fun. She was having fun with it. You could tell RuPaul was having fun bantering with her. It worked well. Next, we get Beverly Kills as Val Garland from Glow Up. Nope. I don't know enough about Val Garland, but no. Bad choice. Love Beverly. Bad choice. I think she could have done something different. I'm not quite sure what it would have been, but I don't think this was a smart choice. And yeah, same. Alright, next we get Hannah Konda as Liza. RuPaul loves a Liza impersonation. This was such a smart choice from Hannah. And she had fun with it. And she bantered well with Ru. And at one point she started singing Sissy That Walk as Liza, which was hilarious. And I thought this was a great choice for Hannah. And I thought she killed it. I really think she killed it. I thought it was great. Absolutely fabulous, as I like to say. Alright, next we get Minnie Cooper as Orville Peck. No, not Minnie Cooper. Molly Poppins. Molly Poppins as Orville Peck. I'm so sorry, Molly Poppins. I actually did want to mention one thing about Molly. Molly gives me vibes of someone who I could be really good friends with. Just something about her really gives me those vibes. And I feel like we would really be good friends. And I want to, just wanted to put that out there. Anyways, Molly as Orville Peck, I don't think was great. I don't have too much to add about it. I just don't think it was great. I don't necessarily think it was a smart choice. And yeah, I really don't have much to say about it. Like, there's not much else to say other than it wasn't a good choice. I love me some Molly Poppins, but this was a bad choice. It's a bad choice. It's a bad choice. Next, we get Spanky Jackson as Barry Humphries, also known as Dame Edna, and I thought this was phenomenal. I thought this was great. I thought Spanky did an absolutely great job as Dame Edna. I thought this was hilarious, and I absolutely enjoyed this. This was great. It was a great choice. It was a smart choice, and she did it well. She did it very, 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 very well, and it was really enjoyable. And then, of course, we have Raven and Reese, who look good. Raven looks gorgeous, by the way. Her makeup, stun. I'm not going to get into the other stuff about Raven, but this makeup, stun. Alright, again, we get to the next day in the workroom. Minnie's aware that she didn't do well. She's trying to squash the beef with, Beverly. And I don't have much to say about it. Yeah, let's get to this runway. Obviously this is RuPaul's look. I didn't like it. I don't understand the cape. I don't get the cape. Yeah. No. Rue. Okay, I'm done. I'm done saying Rue. But, no. First up, category is clown or circus. Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil was category. First, we have Minnie Cooper as a clown. I really enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. It was a fun interpretation of clown. Fun. It was fun and it was funny. I also do love the Heelys. As a kid, I remember when I was in 4th grade, I always wanted Heelys. I always thought they were super cool. I was never allowed to have Heelys. And I never got them. So getting to see Minnie Cooper with Heelys on the main stage, I really enjoyed. And I thought this was great. Not a great look, but a great presentation. Yes. Next, we get Queen Kong. I thought it was fine. Not my favorite look. Queen Kong has had some really great looks, and this was not one of them for me. I like the coat, and that was about it. I got the bearded lady idea. I get it for a circus. I get it. But, no. No. I love Queen Kong, but no. Next, we get Spanky Jackson. Clown aesthetic. Clown outfit. Sure. For me, it's fine. Not a good look, but also for Spanky, this might be one of her best looks. I honestly think if Spanky Jackson's fashion game were elevated, just a little bit even, she would be unstoppable, very much a la Bianca Del Rio sort of vibes, because she's hilarious, and does so well in so many of these challenges, but I just wish her fashion game was a little bit more elevated, and makeup as well. Because then ultimately, I think she really would be unstoppable. But with the way things are, she still is definitely a front runner. I just definitely think other queens could come up as well, and really also potentially take the crown. Next, we get Yuri Guy. I really love the pearls all over. I thought it was fun. I like the burlesque aspect of it. And I thought Yuri looked great. Definitely a top look of the week. I thought this was great. Yeah, no, it was a really good look from Yuri. I think Yuri does a really good job on the runway. Really, really great job on the runway. Next, we get Beverly Kills, who's doing a lion. She said lion tamer, but actually the lion holding the whip. And my thing is, if you are going to be doing a lion, why not go there and do something different with your makeup? Why not go there and do something different with your makeup? Get a prosthetic. Get claws. Go full on lion. Go there. Like, just go there. And it wasn't going there. And for me, I didn't like it. And I feel bad saying this, because I really enjoyed Beverly Kills. I just wish she had really taken it there and really gone full lion. Because if you, like I said, if you are going lion, go there. Do it. And this was not doing what it needed to do. It was very safe. It was not a great look for me. Love me some Beverly. Not a great look. And I feel bad saying this. Not a great look. Next, we get Molly Poppins, who's doing a clown. It is a very cute clown look. Very cute clown look. The makeup is great. The wig is great. I love the black and white stripes. And I love the pops of color. The cotton candy element was really fun. Cotton candy clown is a really fun concept. Especially for a Cirque du Soleil runway. Like, I thought that was a great choice. And I really enjoyed this. Like, this might have been one of my favorite looks of the week. Yeah. No, honestly, it was one of my top 2 of the week. It was great. Next, we get Konda, who's also doing a clown look. Clown mime look. I love this. The makeup, the dress, the garment, the wig, all the pieces are so well put together. And I think this is honestly the best look of the week. And yeah, I'm obsessed with it. I love a good clown look, and I thought this was great. It was great. So absolutely top look of the week for me. Alright, so now we get to placement. The top queens of the week are going to be Hannah Konda, Spanky Jackson, and Yuri Guy. The bottom queens are going to be Minnie Cooper, Molly Poppins, and Beverly Kills. Which also does mean Queen Kong is safe. Ultimately, in the end, RuPaul does announce that the winner this week is going to be Hannah Konda. And this feels correct in my brain. This feels like it's the right choice. I definitely think Hannah did the best in the Snatch Game and did the best in the runway. So for me, this was a clear win. I definitely agree with this placement. And yeah, work. The bottom 2 are going to be Minnie Cooper and Beverly Kills, who are going to be lip-syncing to Dancing in the Dance in the Dark by Lady Gaga. When it comes to this lip sync, it was a chop for me. It was a double sachet for me. I did not enjoy it. Minnie Cooper was just running back and forth from one end to the other. And I don't think Beverly was doing enough either. I felt like she didn't necessarily... No. I also don't know if it's a great song choice for a lip sync. But, for me, it was a double sachet. And yeah, that's what I'm going to say on that. I definitely would have sent them both home and brought back, Pomara. Why not bring back Pomara? Yeah, let's bring back Pomara, because Pomara was still part of all of that drama. And that would have been interesting. It would have been an interesting storyline. But, ultimately, in the end, RuPaul does announce that the winner of the lip sync is going to be Beverly Kills. And ultimately, that Minnie Cooper is going to have to sashay away. Again, this was sad to see because I really enjoyed Minnie Cooper on this season. I thought she was phenomenal. And overall, a really fun queen to have in the workroom. She was always on. She was so charismatic. And just a really, really great time to watch on television. So a huge shout out to Minnie Cooper for being such a phenomenal queen on the show. I love some Minnie Cooper. And I'm sad to see her go. But that does ultimately mean we are at the top 6. Next week is going to be a girl group singing challenge. And in terms of where we are in this competition at the halfway mark, I believe we are at the halfway mark now. My top are going to be, but my winner is between Spanky Jackson and Hannah Konda. I think those two are vying for the crown, and I will be very curious to see who ultimately wins. But for me, those are the top two. Let me know who you think is going to win down below in the comment section. Make sure to like this video if you liked it. Share it on social media. Get this channel growing even more. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do all the things. You can also follow me on my other social media platforms. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Samature Hour. And I will see y'all later. Bye!